World War II ended 8 decades ago this summer, but its specter still looms large over the world. Our Amy Delora reports on how much we can still learn from that war.
The Second World War ended empires, upended the global order, and changed the course of the 20th century. 80 years later, World War II is passing into memory. Many veterans are hitting 100, while most are long dead. Saving Private Ryan, Band of Brothers, and a host of other best-selling books, movies, and TV series are now the primary means of transmitting knowledge about what unfolded 8 decades ago.
I wanted to fight with the best, sir.
But this change, inevitable as it is, couldn't be happening at a worse time. Clouds of war are once again gathering in the Pacific, and this time, the United States faces a far more formidable foe.
China.
President Xi Jinping has called for the Chinese military to be ready to seize Taiwan by 2027. China's industrial, economic, and military capabilities dwarf previous foes, including Nazi Germany, Imperial Japan, and the Soviet Union. China is putting its money and military forces where its mouth is. According to leaked U.S. naval estimates, China already has 232 times America's shipbuilding capacity. Since 2020, the Chinese military has added more than 400 fighter aircraft and 20 major warships, while doubling its ballistic and cruise missiles. By some estimates, China's defense budget has increased by 16% in recent years. And that has taken place amid rising economic challenges, clearly signaling Xi's priorities. China is constructing underground hospitals and stockpiling key resources and shored up alliances with Russia, Iran, and North Korea. By contrast, the industrial base of the U.S. is now a shadow of its former self. In recent decades, the U.S. has solely fought wars with third-rate armies, such as Saddam Hussein's Iraq, guerrillas such as Viet Cong, and terrorist groups such as Al-Qaeda and the Taliban. The chief lesson of World War II is clear. You ignore or underestimate your enemy's ideology at your own peril. Adolf Hitler's decision to invade the Soviet Union on June 1941, and the decision of the European fascist powers to declare war on America after Japan attacked Pearl Harbor were disastrous. Hitler was sure he could win, because he believed his enemies to be inferior. But for someone such as Hitler, it made perfect sense. America was to be pitied, not feared. Hitler's ideology convinced him that America's diversity made the country weak. The Nazis' belief system was strategically disastrous in other respects, too. Brilliant Jewish scientists fled Nazi Germany, and the Allies made use of their talents, including in key weapons development programs. Modern wars are largely wars of attrition. The war in Ukraine is but the latest in a long line of examples.
The war is going to end. When it ends, I can't tell you, but the war is going to end, and this gentleman wants it to end, and Vladimir Putin wants it to end. I think the whole world is tired of it, and we're going to get it ended. It was, I've done 6 wars. I've ended 6 wars, and I thought this maybe would be the easiest one, and it's not the easiest one. It's a tough one.
To a great extent, the failure to predict war is the failure of imagination. Both Russia's invasion of Ukraine and Iranian proxies attacking Israel on October 7th are evidence of America's collapsed deterrence and intelligence.
If I were president, this war would have never taken place.
The anniversary of the end of World War II should serve as a reminder of the cost of great powers in conflict, something we hope to never pay again. But we should remember, hope itself is not a strategy. That much history is clear. I'm Amy Delora for Washington Examiner.